Hi guys, so today, I don't even know, I was just feeling really adventurous, so I did some mermaid eye makeup and it looks, but I decided to do another nail video, and this one I've been wanting to do for months and months and months, and it's gonna be all about dupes for OPI nail. I found 15 dupes. Actually, I picked 15 OPI nail polishes that I could find dupes for. 2 of them actually have 2 dupes. I don't know what's more sad, the fact that I dug through all of my nail polishes looking for dupes, or the fact that I had at least 1 dupe for more than half of my OPIs. I don't know. The things I do for you guys, right? We're just going to use that as my excuse. But anyway, I have some in here that are more popular. I have some that are just like random ones that I had, but whatever. So I'm going to do, first of all, I have 3 dupes from the Nicki Minaj collection. The first nail polish is Did It On 'Em, which is kind of like this dark, like lime green color. It's not very appealing at all, so I don't know why I own this or the dupe for it, but the dupe that I have for it is from Sinful Colors, and this is called Innocent. So as you can see, they are pretty close. They're almost exact. Then I have Fly, which is just this gorgeous blue. I can't really describe the color of it. It's kind of like a bright Carolina blue, if that even makes sense at all. I don't know. But the dupe that I have for it is also from Sinful Colors, and this is called Savage. So yeah, they look pretty much alike too. The only real difference between these two is that Savage actually dries matte, but other than that, the color is basically exactly the same. And my third and final one from the Nicki Minaj collection is Pink Friday, which is just this gorgeous, like perfect light pink color. The dupe I have for that one is one of the Wet n Wild Wild Shine ones. The label kind of rubbed off, but it's still one of those, and this is in Tickled Pink. So again, they're really close. I have one from the OPI Pirates of the Caribbean collection. That was my favorite collection, so I tried really hard to find dupes of all those, but I don't have any except for like this one. And the color that I found some dupes for is Mermaid's Tears, which is actually my favorite nail polish of all time. The color is kind of like a greenish blue or a bluish green. Kind of dusty. I don't know, but it's just so pretty to me for some reason. And the dupe that I found for this one is not exact, but it's close. And I also have a dupe that I found that I don't own that I'll tell you about as well. And this one's from Sinful Colors, and it's called Mint Apple. The only real difference between these two is that Mint Apple actually has some shimmer to it, but other than that, the color is like exactly the same. And also there's a dupe out there also from Sinful Colors, and it's called Open Seas, and it looks exactly like Mermaid's Tears, but I don't own it. It looks a lot like Mint Apple, except not shimmery. But if you like shimmer, I have 2 dupes from the Muppets collection. The first one is Divine Swine, which is a clear base that has silver holographic glitter and also like purple micro glitter in it. The dupe I found for this one is actually from Forever 21's Love and Beauty line, and it's just simply called Purple Silver. I hate how they name their nail polishes, but yeah. This one is not exact. The only difference is that the purple glitter in this one is not micro, it's also hexagonal. It's a little bit bigger. This is not an exact dupe, but it's pretty close. And my second and final one from the Muppets collection is probably the most popular one in that collection that everybody had to have, and it is Rainbow Connection. This one is a clear base, and it has tons of different colored. The glitter is 6-sided. I don't know exactly what you would call that, but 6-sided glitter, and it has silver, green, light blue, pink, and orange, and I think yellow in it too. And it also has micro 6-sided glitter in it. So it's pretty unique. It's kind of hard to show you guys. I hope it's showing up okay. The dupe I found for that one is from Milani, and it's called Gems. The only real difference between these two is that Gem's glitter is a little bit darker. It's not quite as light as the ones in Rainbow Connection, but they all have the same shape and general colors and everything, and they're both pretty much the same opaqueness and everything. I have 3 dupes from the new Amazing Spider-Man collection, which is really, really exciting. I don't have the full sizes, I just have the mini set, but I was able to find 3 dupes for 3 of them in here. The first one is a dupe for Into the Night, which is just a shimmery navy blue color. It's really, 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 really pretty. My dupe for this is a Wet n Wild Wild Shine nail polish in Sapphire Blue. Into the Night is a little bit darker, but they're basically like the same color. The next one is for Number 1 Nemesis, which is like a gold and silver micro shimmer type thing. My dupe for it is from e.l.f. and it's called Metal Madness. This one actually has a bit more of the silverness to it, and it's more of a gunmetal. It's a little bit darker, but they're pretty much along the same line. The last one from the Spider-Man collection is called Your Web or Mine, and it's like a pinkish red shimmery color. And my dupe for it is also from e.l.f. and it's called Red Velvet. My phone's going off. And this one's basically just a shimmery deep red. This one's more red than it is pink, so it's a little bit darker than the OPI one, but they're close. My last 6 are just completely random. Either they're not from a collection, they're just from like the original collection or something. I don't know, like their permanent large collection, or I just don't know. The first one is called Mary Berry Mauve, and this one is basically just a mauve color with gold shimmer in it. It's really, 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 really. And I found 2 close dupes for it. Neither of these are exact, but they're pretty close. The closest one I could find out of my collection is one from Ulta, and it's called The only real difference between these two is that Lavish is more of a deep lavender than it is a mauve. The other one I found is not shimmery. It's basically more of like they're along like the same line, but they're not exact dupes because this one's not shimmery. But it's by Confetti, which you can only get at CVS. And so again, this isn't an exact dupe. This is a non-shimmery version of it. Another random one is called Comet Loves Cupid, and it's basically just this gorgeous, creamy. My dupe for this is a Wet n Wild Fast Dry Polish, and Everybody Loves Redmond. The next one is actually for OPI's Top Coat, which is just clear, obviously. You can find clear nail polish anywhere, but I was able to find another clear top coat that had a very similar formula to me, and it's the Sally Hansen Hard as Nails Hardener. It's the clear one. They also have like an orangey red one too. So obviously they look alike, but I think they're really, really similar because the formulas of both of these dry really, really, really fast. They're both nice and thin, although the OPI one is starting to get a bit thick. This one's not, but in the beginning it wasn't. They both dry really fast. They both work probably just as good as each other. They're both long lasting, help with no chipping or anything. They dry super glossy, they dry really fast. They're both really, really nice. They're my favorite two top coats. I actually also have a Sephora by OPI dupe, and it's still technically OPI, so I'm including it anyway. It's from the Betsy Johnson collection, and it's called Cartwheels on the Catwalk. And this is just like a nice creamy sky blue kind of color. And my dupe for this is by Essence, and it's in You Belong to Me. The next one is called Gargantuan Green Grape, and this is just basically a nice light springy green color. I know a lot of people think it's mint green, but this is actually a not so blue version of mint green. And it's funny that I say that because my dupe for it is actually a mint green, and this is Revlon's Minted. They do look really, really similar. The only difference, like I said, is that mint green, which would be minted over here, is actually more blue. And then the OPI one is actually more green, but they are really, really similar. It's only about half. And my last one is for You Don't Know Jacques, which is basically just this nice chocolate brown color, which is perfect for fall or winter. My hand's shaking. And my dupe for it is from Sinful Colors, and it's called Nirvana. And these basically look exactly the same. And those are all the OPI dupes that I could find out of my collection of OPIs. If you know of any other OPI dupes, please leave them like in a comment below or something, because I love dupes because OPI is really expensive. And yeah, I hope you guys liked this. I hope it was helpful, and I will leave pictures below. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. I look like a parrot. This doesn't even look good. I don't know what I was thinking. Bye! Woo! Hey there, boy.